A wonderful illustration of the Florida hickory, Carya floridana. God, the adaptations for growing on sand. How deep is the taproot on that thing? Habitat is just, your typical Highlands County Florida scrub. Of course, we got Palafoxia fayei right there. We got Quercus enopina right there with those folded leaves. Quercus geminata, Serenoa repens, Sabletonii, Garbaria heterophylla over there. That's a cool yupe. Member of the Joe Pyeweed tribe of Asteraceae, a little woody shrub. You got Carya floridana as well. I love this scrub habitat. So much cool stuff. There's the Florida hickory, and then there's that Garbaria up close. Look at those corymbs of flowers. A little early on them yet. They're not going off yet. Nice stand of Quercus enopina. Multi-stemmed little scrub oak. And then right next to the biting cactus of Puntia austrana, we got Nolina brintoniana. Which is, it's a cool, the Nolinas. Like, some of them are, can be coalescent. I know Nolina palmeri from the Mojave Desert. Nolina lindheimeri, Nolina texana from Central Texas. And apparently, this being kind of a desert-like environment, you of course have a Nolina here as well. So right here is a Highlands County, Florida endemic. You can see the little flags as well as the little picks in the ground there. This is Crotalaria avonensis from the legume family Fabaceae, and you can see it only tops out at like 8 inches. But we don't have any flowers or fruits to show you right here. Little yellow flowers when it's going off, and very deep root. Reportedly, there's quite a few in cultivation, and it's easy to grow. But this is one of the only 3 known remaining wild populations. You can see they got a bunch behind a little cage there to protect it from the rabbits. We got Liatris olingerae going off too. This is a larger plant than the last site. Must have a more robust root. God, what a fucking... Only 4 capitula on this, well 5, no 6 on the whole plant. Unlike the rest of the Liatris, but they're just so massive, man. And then it's one of the 5 or 6 different species of Polygonella you get in this habitat. Polygonella, the genus in the buckwheat family, Polygonaceae, really loves sand. This is Polygonella polygamma. Oh wow, look at all the shit on... Look at all the stuff on those flowers. And then Balduina angustifolia, Asteraceae, obviously. A Helenium relative, but adapted to the sand, adapted to that... much faster draining, drier sand. Okay, wait. So this is Asclepias. Everyone's ripping their pants. So we got Asclepias curtisii, and there's the remnant of the follicle. Yeah, the young one we saw had like linear leaves. It was the juvenile leaves are so thin. How long do these live for?
They're probably very long lived.
Ooh, it's got alternate leaves?
Yeah.
What the shit? That's wild for a milkweed. And then over here we got a turpentine collecting pot. This is from roughly the 20s to 60s. They were doing a lot of collecting of the pine sap. And then they would collect it in these pots, And of course, keeping with American history, there was a large segment of indentured servants that were in indentured servitude. They had company towns. It was a whole thing, exploiting the workforce to collect this stuff, but I guess they don't do it anymore. I still see it up in the pine forest of Michoacan. This is a cool plant. You can't even see it because it's got this, it's so filiform. This is a Polygonella gracilis. Look at those tiny white flowers. Again, one of like 6 Polygonella species. The first time I saw this, it was like 6 foot tall individuals, but look at that. It's just, you could barely see it, man. It's just like a string. 10 feet away, you could barely see it. Just, again, this is a convergent form I've seen here. Saw it in Liatris, quadriflora. I saw it in Solidago virgata. Just this very narrow habit. Probably just because the goddamn sand gets so hot. And probably, I would assume, maybe for wind, too. Keep the leaves small. Maybe. It's mostly going to be for, keeping a surface area small to reflect, to not catch not lose a bunch of moisture. But yeah, this fucking white sand is intense, man. It just reflects back up at you. Ooh, look at the Selaginella arenicola over there. God. What a weird, it's such a weird habitat. And this is the cool season, and it's still hot as balls. I feel like I'm going to pass out. It's like 85. Nice breeze, though. Can you imagine being out here when it's like 95 or 100? That white sand just kicks it back. I feel like Paulie Walnuts with the mirror in front of his neck at Cetriales, you know? Look at all the Polygonella robusta, and then we got Lupinus cumulicola, too. It's not blooming. Those are spring bloomers, but, God, it doesn't even look like a lupin, man. Look at those leaves. What the shit is this? We got a Ganoderma species here. Oh, fuck. That's wild. Huh. What was it growing on, I wonder? This must be a... Is it an oak, or this just looks like a smilax stick? It looks like it might be a dead oak. Oh yeah, it's Quercus mortifolia. See, there's still some leaves on it. It's not fully dead yet. Oh, look, we got some mycorrhizal, presumably mycorrhizal. It's got pores and it's growing right beneath Pinus clausa. I think it might be a member of Boletaceae. There's some rather large Pinus clausa here. Look at this nice opening too. Look at all that Polygonella robusta. Holy shit. Oh God, what a great plant. It smells nice too. Oh, this fucking sand. This is beautiful habitat, but I'm getting cooked, man. I need one of those fucking Bedouin scarfs. A bedoon. How do you say that? Whatever. Doubloon? It's a doubloon. I need a doubloon scarf. A bedoon. What was that? Bodan Bakery? What was that? Some fucking chain? God, I wish I didn't know the names of some of these dumbass chain restaurants. It just makes me want to puke. Oh, look at the lichen. Oh, yeah. Cheesecake Factory. You know, ever think about how much cheesecake does resemble the bags they take out of a liposuction clinic? They still do liposuction now, or is everybody on that Ozempic? I think it's the latter. God, look at this Polygonella robusta. Do you like how I blend the worst aspects of modern human consumer culture with musings about nature? Oh, God. Oh, that sun is nice. I just took some of that Ximenia americana fruit. Don't think it was quite ready yet. Where's the Eastern Diamondbacks? Come on, guys, come out. Where you at? Show up, huh? Oh, there you go. There's Clitoria fragrans.
It's actually really easy to grow from seed, but you didn't hear that from me.
But this is a rare one, though, huh?
Yes.
It's super rare. It's
Threatened.
a waxy bean, and it looks like a vulva. The flower does.
I would say it's more vaginal than Clitoria mariana.
Oh wow! Look, that Clitoria had some beans in it, so we're gonna plant them. Let's put it right. Yeah, that's good on the edge of a shrub. You think that's good?
Yeah.
In the sandy duff. There you go. There's one. I'll put another one there. Just cover it a little bit. I'm gonna cover it too much. There we go. Nice. So this is fire suppressed scrub. We got Modelea pubiflora right here, which is another rare one. Ooh, and it's got a smell to it. I just touched my fingers after fondling it. It's got kind of they must have glands. Must have glandular hairs on it. Oh yeah, look at that. You got those opposite leaves, cordate leaves. They're presumably a big root in the ground. Yeah, God, this sun need a break, man. It's intense out here. I can't believe how much this needs fire. Look at this shit. Hasn't had a fire in probably a decade. Now at a different site, we're greeted with a complete phalanx of Liatris chapmanii, which you can see right there. The leaves look like, it's got like a spruce. Looks like a spruce going on. That orange clay was brought in just for the road. And of course we got Crocanthemum again, Cistaceae right there, and Selaginella arenicola. Oh, who's that? Look, what is it? Oh, it's a bee fly. It's a little bee fly. Look, he's washing his legs.
Oh, that's
the
hunchback. Sorry.
It's the hunchback. It's a little bee fly pollinating it. He's hitting a Chrysopsis. Yeah, this has got I bet this is a Heterotheca relative. Look, he's washing his little dainty legs. Chrysopsis highlandsensis. Look at the glands on that thing, too. And it's got a nice little basal rosette here on the white sand. Another rare endemic. A rare endemic comp. Get that Garbarian in the background, too. Ooh. The leaves are pretty fucking cool, too. A shrubby Eupatorium relative. And look at the leaves on this. Look at how they're all erect, almost parallel to the stem. Oh, yeah. How deep does that root go? Look at all the cladonia. The puffy cladonia. Oh, I could use that as the model tree in my models. Look at the how tomentose, how woolly, how lineate these leaves are, appressed to the stem. God, look, it's like the Halloween cobwebbing. Christ, that's crazy. And then glands on those pedicels. What a cool plant. God damn. Remarkable, man. You get some remarkable forms evolving on this sand. Look at that Serenoa. Damn. Whole thing is, that's all it's just laying on the ground, just sprawled out, like Tom Selleck on a rug. Got all the crunchy cladonia and selaginella. God, what a cool habitat. I love this stuff, man. Woo, Ceratiola. You know it's fire dependent. We got Baldwina, Angustifolia, and then Polygonella bassaramia, which is, again, just look like string-like leaves. Just looks like a piece of green string. Wonderful little colony of lichen there. Got 2 or 3 different species of cladonia. God knows what else. All the Serenoa, Baldwina, Ximenia, Ceratiola, Pinus clausa, Carya floridana, Paleofoxia fayei, everybody. God, that shit is so wild though, man. Look at that. I love this. And don't forget Opuntia austrina. Oh, it's got some cochineal in it there, looking like a shitty teepee. Look at this, God. Look at his color palette. Look, the different tones of lime green, psychward green. Then you get some beige in there, you know, with the white sand, just giving the ambiance, just the hints in the background. Look at this. Look at these massive colonies of Selaginella erinicola. Tell me you wouldn't want that color palette in your bathroom, huh? If not, you're a prick. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Oh, you got some, what is it, dead material, or is it just burned back there? Then you got lichens on the ground. Lots of this cladonia. I am liking it. It's a wonderful patina. This is really, I should be a fucking interior decorator. I think I'd be good, right? Get all Martha Stewart and shit. Right, get banned from a few houses, you know, talking shit to the homeowner. Every once in a while you start talking shit to the fucking homeowner, because these rich people, they're all cunts, you know, it just goes without saying, right? But you do get to fuck around with the color palette. I would like that. Again, upwards of 60 inches of rain a year for this habitat, but a long dry season, and here on the fast draining sand. Gonna use those for some of my railroad models. The cladonia works really good. At the trees. I like it. It's a nice, you know, if you need to put trees in your bottles. You should see I've got a whole N-scale railroad in my basement. It's amazing. Well, different. I've got a whole Amtrak section and a different section devoted to Western Pacific Railroad, one of my favorite railroads. God, I love this. This is so nice. It's so fucking nice. Oh, look at it fucking. Oh, yeah. I'm going to stick one of those cactus spines in my urethra. I love it so much. Just kidding. Oh, look at this Ximenia. In fruit. Woo! They're not ready yet. They should be yellow when they're ready. Look, some of these Opuntia are very photogenic. All right, and I'm walking slowly so I don't, you know, if I should encounter an eastern diamondback, I don't step on it, and I don't step into any of the Opuntia austrina. I would love, I mean, let's be honest, I would absolutely love to encounter an eastern diamondback. Look at what is going on here. Whoa, settle down. What is those little orange nipples or those flower buds? Are you preparing to flower? Yeah, it doesn't want to focus on the Argiope. Can you see it? There you go. There you go. Ah, Argiope. That's a Florida Argiope. You can look, you got the Baldwina in the background, and you got the Chrysopsis right up front. Highlandsensis. Yeah, look at those leaves. Look at those leaves, man. Oh! Minty green rosette at the base. Undulate. It's undulating. Oh, I bet that would be real nice to draw. Look at that shit. Oh, yeah. Undulate leaf margins. Just found another one of those Ganodermas, man. What the hell? What is it? I never see them taller than this. Or really larger than that. God, that's kind of cool though. Just eating dead oak. So now we're in scrub near a neighborhood, as you can see, and this is Chrysopsis delaneyi. Oh, and it's glandular as hell. Look at the glands on that. See, this is like Texas style sand plants. So glandular. Oh, and it smells good. Look at that, all coming up from the same root, multiple stems. And then, goddamn, look at that new foliage. That's nice. That's a nice looking plant. So this is another Paronychia from the carnation family Carya. This is Paronychia herniarioides. Dirty harryoides. You can see there's the, they still got that nice chartreuse color. There's almost no leaves on it. It's got just leafy bracts, quasi leaves. And then we got Stylingia sylvatica, which has a big ass, surely has a big ass root in the ground. And I believe I've seen this in Texas as well. It's also on the Texas sand sheet. And then there's that Chrysopsis delaneyi. You know, I knew an English teacher named Mr. Delaney when I was in school somewhere. I forget where. I think it was when I got my ass sent to reform school. He was a drunk, bad drunk. Not pigeonholing the Irish, but that guy used to come to work looking hungover as hell. You know, he kind of looked like a dirtier Bill Murray. Great guy though. Anyway. There it is. This thing just smells fucking incredible. Let's get a nice money shot of those glands again. Look at the glands. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. And then you got the kind of almost imbricate leaves. Somewhat oppressed the higher up you go. This is not as oppressed as that woolly Chrysopsis we saw, the highlandsensis, but just smells absolutely good. The woolly one didn't smell as good as this one. Didn't really smell like anything. You get another one over there. There's the basal rosette when they're getting started. Surely a deep root too. More Cicericium, Xerophyllum, Iridaceae. I guess I'm told that this area used to be super thick. It's like you didn't even want to go in it. It was just hadn't seen a fire in forever. And then I got burned 3 years ago, and it did wonders. And I actually know one of the people that burned it. They did a good job. You kept it away from the houses and just there's that Tephrosia mysteriosus. Oh, this is that Sargastrum secundum. Look at that grass. This is a beautiful grass. Relative of Sargastrum natans, which is one of the most important grasses in the Midwest prairies. Got tons of Liatris tenuifolia here as well. Let's see if we can find some. Just see the leaves. The leaves would just be up right now because it doesn't flower until you get a fire. So if this was a burn year, then it would flower en masse. But look at all that Paronychia. God, the thing, man, the smell here is just incredible. Look at that. And then you get that heterotheca like involucre. It really looks like heterotheca right there. Oh, that's nice. So yeah. Look at those. Look at the tubes. Look at the anther tubes. Ah! Look at how the new flower heads, they droop, they drape ever so gracefully. Look into my capitulum. Do it. Look inside that. You see that? You see all those? You got five corolla lobes, and then those little yellow anther tubes. Ooh, it's Dahlia pinnata. Look at you. You get that. Does the foliage? Does it smell nice? Does it smell funky and volatile? Oh, so it's such a palette of so many different floristic aromas. Well, foliage aromas rather. You know, the volatiles. Yeah, look at that too. And then we actually have a Liatris tenuifolia flowering, you know, which looks much like quadriflora, but it's got cauline leaves. A lot of these Liatris, the leaves. There's just subtle differences in leaves, but a lot of these Central Florida sand Liatris, Liatri, is it plural? They do this. They make these spires, these fucking wispy spires, just like a grass, just like you'd see with the grass, or like that Polygonella gracilis. I'm convinced that's a form that is converged upon. You know, the environment breeds it. So see, how big is that corm? You know, and if they're not, look at this thing. If this wasn't flowering, man, you wouldn't even see it. If it wasn't setting up a spike, you'd think it was just a grass or some shit. Look at those leaves. That's what the majority of them are doing. And you know, you clear everything away with a fire or a disturbance event, and they all flower. you know, but before they're flowering, they're just spending a few years just, you know, cooking up carbohydrates via photosynthesis and stashing them in that corm, that big corm in the ground. This is just Diosporos virginiana. That's wild, but it looks like, I mean, it's definitely a different ecotype, the Lake Wales Ridge ecotype. God, it looks so, it looks so different. Anyway, it's going deciduous now. And then we got Andropogon floridana, now Anathorum floridana, but this is a much denser inflorescence than I've seen elsewhere. It's beautiful goddamn grasso. Oh, look at that beautiful sunset. Look at that. It's on fire back there, but behind the Quercus geminata. I was just looking at the ground over here at the Tephrosia mysteriosa. And I seen all the squares. I thought I was having acid flashbacks or something. Look at this. Look at the geometry. It's a Paronychia. Paronychia patula. God damn, that's such a wild. That is so cool. Oh, whoa. Holy shit. Man, why? Why are you doing that? Why is it being like that? Paronychias always have that cool varicate branching and that kind of netted branching pattern as well. This is taking it to a whole other level though. Which is just tiny flowers, tiny white flowers, probably pollinated by some sort of small gnat or fly. Look, just at the base of an oak, I pulled off another one of those Ganodermas. It's wild, man. These are very abundant, you know, just eating the broken. I wonder if they're specialized on this. I wonder if it's just you know, I wonder if this is an endemic mushroom. Probably not. It's probably common, but the habitat certainly seems, ooh, it smells nice too. The habitat certainly seems like it would be specialized. Hot sandy habitats. Oh, that knottle grass is a bummer. Look at it. God, we get it in South Texas too. It's on the sand sheet out there. I don't think it's quite dry or quite wet enough. I don't think we get quite the amount of rainfall it needs. But look at that. Look at that sunset. God damn, that's nice. Ah, look at that. That's beautiful. Ah, that's soothing. Look, beach colors. Those are like, you know, I could see that on like a sky blue t-shirt sold in a tourist shop. I'm just kidding. I wish it was the case. They don't have as much class as that. Beautiful color palette, though. Oh, take it in. Take it in. Take it in. It's a nice antidote to the puke. And there's a lot of cultural puke in Florida. Holy shit. Yeah, look at how that Melinus repens, that knottle grass, just invades. Just forms a monoculture. Someone brought it. They thought it was cute. I like plants. I think it's how pretty that is. Look how pretty it is over there. I like plants. Got a nice turkey oak. You can see they cut those oaks before they burnt them. They also treated some of these with herbicide because it was too dense in oaks. It had been fire suppressed for so long that it was dense in oaks. So, you know, it was natives, but it was, you know, the ecology was all fucked up. So they cut them, treated some of the trees with herbicide so they wouldn't come back. I mean, you can still see there's plenty of oaks resprouting, but you know, they're trying to manage the diversity instead of just, you know, oak woodland. They wanted more of that scrub diversity like it normally would have been. You can see that Polygonella gracilis right there. Just acting like a grass, like a tall grass. Anyway, pretty cool. There's a bunch of oaks. It must have been thick as hell. Wouldn't have wanted to walk through it.